So if you were sitting there sort of faffing about, then it catches you on camera. So hello and welcome, just having a pre-chat. So I would love a bit of feedback. I'm starting a new segment. So this month, if you're watching it in real time, October 2025, it's my 25-year anniversary of becoming a coach and therapist. So I am thinking of doing something new, bit different for a new segment. And the segment is going to be looking at some of the challenges there have been over the last 25 years. My God, there's a lot of them. So it's probably going to take a while, and it will be like a monthly series. So I'm thinking about the name for that particular series. And I've had a couple of ideas. You might listen to this and have an even better idea. So the premise is that I'm going to be looking at what I called real life or life lessons. And I also want to know which of these styles do you prefer as well? So this is one of the logos that I've been thinking about. One of the signals, it says real life. So which do you prefer, real life, or let's see if the others are queued up in the same stack. That's another option, different kind of style, talking about the roads that have been traveled over those. Well, not just the 25 years, you probably will delve back deeper than that, but that's the starting point. Or, oh, actually not that one. That's not what I was looking for. Sorry, I put these in a stack. There you go. Or life lessons. So that's one style for life lessons. That's another style for life lessons. So what would you call it if it was about the challenges, some of the pitfalls, some of the things I wish I had known, some of the things I maybe regret doing or not doing? I'm just kind of thinking, what would be a really good name for it? Life lessons, real life, something else. And I didn't want to make it too specific, because I could say, pitfalls, but it's not just going to be about that. It's going to be about just the way some of the things have evolved. Now, there are some things that happened 25 years ago that were done once, and then it was, we were in an instant. Can't post comments to some destinations. Okay. You like life lessons with the lights. Wonderful. Thank you so much. That is amazing. So that is Sophia, who is having a very interesting life at the moment. Watching your posts and your adventures on Facebook has been absolutely fascinating, Sophia. Absolutely fascinating in terms of the things that you've been doing. So that's wonderful. Yeah. And I quite liked it as well. So with the lights one, it was that sort of, things that happen almost behind the scenes. And the one with the jaded, let's see if I can bring it back in the right order. The one with the jaded, let's see, what was I thinking of? Not that one. Normally I have them individually, but this time, because you have to go back and forth along a line, I've just put them in one stack. So I have to then cycle through them. But this one made me kind of feel like, sometimes it's the journey, what we've been through, how life has been. And sometimes it's the beaten track. Sometimes you're forging a new path. And I suppose I could, trial and error. So could be. And the reason I sort of said I don't want to go too narrow, too specific, is it covers a multitude of things, and it will be some of those things have actually gone very well. And so I'll share, well, what is it that made them go well? What is it that went into the mix for that outcome to happen? So it's going to be sort of a melting pot of all of those things, hence the thinking about, the real life or the life lessons, or, But yeah, I like the lights one as well. And with regards to the way that software is designed today, I can make those lights flash as well, and bring them to life in a completely different way. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. So thank you, Sophia. May come surprise. Oh, really? Oh, I don't know how much of this message we can show, because it doesn't show everything, but let's give it a go. Oh, it does. So it says, thanks, Marilyn Devonish. It may come as a surprise. I hate doing social media reels on IG, TikTok, but that's the way of the world. It most certainly is. I need to create Soph AI, my social media twin, who does all of the videos. Well, actually, do you know what? There is some cool software around nowadays that you can basically give it a little prompt or give it a little instruction, or if you actually do have some content, give it the content, and then it just does a mashup and it creates content for you. Now, I haven't quite gone that far. I still do it the kind of semi-manual way, in terms of there is software as well to do the thing that I'm about to say I do, where I will take a video that I've done or a webinar or something, and then I'm going to go and I'm going to pull cuts from that and create little segments. But there is software nowadays where you just give it that all of that content and you're just hands off, and it just decides, it scans the content. It also scans your social media, so it gets a sense of who you are and the things that vibe, and then it just creates all the content with your own content for you, and then just goes, ta-da, here's what I've created in terms of the shorts, in terms of the reels, in terms, seriously, the world out there, as I'm sure you know, because I know you're savvy in terms of the things that you do, but the world out there is pretty cool nowadays in terms of that. But for someone who doesn't enjoy doing it, I would say you are doing an absolutely marvelous job. So yeah, fabulous. Thank you. And also, while I'm here, just very quickly, before I go and get a bit of dinner, I've just come back from a Diwali event at Watford Palace Theatre, which was amazing. So just a final quick thing, just a reminder, the Huna special ends tonight. So it's 50% off the 1-day online on-demand Huna. The reason I'm doing that, it's my 25-year anniversary, so I thought I'd double that, because I very much doubt that I'm still going to be running courses when it's my 50th anniversary of becoming a coach and therapist. So it's 50% off. That ends in a few hours from now. And then that offer comes down and I'll put a new one up. I haven't decided what will be. Actually, one of the things I'm thinking about doing as well is possibly a weekend workshop online, introduction to NLP, because a lot of people ask me about NLP, and 3 people this week alone have said, hey, do you still run NLP practitioners? I said, no, I'm a trainer of NLP. I don't run practitioners anymore. I've given them the details for who I'd recommend for that. However, I thought it might be nice, because what I'm doing for the 25-year anniversary is I'm going to do offers on the modalities that changed my life back then. So we started with Huna, because that was absolutely mind-blowing. NLP was one of those things as well. Photo reading was another one of those things. Timeline therapy, hypnosis. So I'm just deciding, how do I want to package those up in a way that people can experience them? The breakthrough session, of course, was that. So, you know, I went into the NLP training in October 2000, completed the NLP master practitioner, because I did the practitioner first, had a couple of weeks off, and then did the master prac. And that finished the first week of December. So between now and then, I'm going to bring forth some offers in terms of giving people an experience of what changed my life back then. But I'm thinking with the NLP, it might be interesting to do a weekend workshop, introduction to NLP. Maybe I was thinking we could do it as we transition out of this year, or do it as a really good way to start the new year. Haven't decided yet. I'm going to have to gauge interest, because I've not run one before on, you know, in this particular topic. So I have to see if people are interested, and then we'll maybe come up with some dates. Yes. Okay. So hold on. Right. Give me 1 second. If it's in the doc, I think it's in. I can give you a couple of names. Let me see. Let me have a look and just see if I can pull something for you. All right. Just having a quick look to see if it would. Is it that one? Oh, hold on. Before I tell you, I'm just going to go put that into. I'm just going to put this into Google and just see if this is the one, because there are a couple, but there's a couple that I tried. Just going to see what it. Oh yeah. So I think this is one. Hold on. I'm just going to open it up, the URL. All right. Now this one is for YouTube. I'm going to copy the URL. I'm not actually sure if from this platform, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I can actually I can read your comments. I'm not sure if I can actually comment in the comments. That would be weird, wouldn't it? I don't know if I can actually. So, okay. So it's called one of them. This isn't the only one. This is one of them that I've had a look at. This one's called Subscriber, sorry. subscribr.ai. So so sub, and then scribe with a br.ai. So subscriber.ai, and this one will write YouTube scripts for you. So you chat with the, so I'm reading what it says on their site now. So it says you just chat with the script bot about your video idea. It turns that into a viral YouTube video script that actually sounds like you. And you can you can share your vision, watch the script come alive, your voice amplified, export and create, start scripting today. Try Skyber, no obligation, no credit card required, and research and validate your next big hit. So what this one does is it analyzes top channels in your niche, breaks down the viral structure of those channels. It finds the content gap. So, okay, you've got these viral videos. Who isn't doing that in this particular space? And then based on who you are, because ideally you give it your YouTube channel, it will analyze that as well. And then it does the research. And then it comes back with a series of ideas for you. So it says, stop guessing, start remixing, find what's working, effortless channel growth, boom, boom, boom. So this is one that I'm actually looking to use because, of course, there's a lot required in the social media space. And if you don't have to do all the heavy lifting nowadays, why would you? So that's one of them that I'm actually thinking of using. You are most welcome. And then it did work. I can comment in my own posts. It didn't come up straight away, but I've seen it now. So that's one of them. And then there's another one, but the one I use to create edits from my long form videos, it's manual. Like I have to go in and I have to update because it sometimes spells words in a weird way. So I have to manually go and update those words because they appear on the screen. And then I just cut a segment, almost like a cut and paste of a segment. But there are far more elegant ways to do that. But yeah, if that's something of interest, I can let you know what that is as well. Alrighty, so there we go. Actually, let me see if I can put my own comment up on screen. I've never commented myself before. So that's the one that I've just been talking about. Actually, that's a good point. Actually, you've made me think of something, Sophia. When I actually write this series, because it's going to be for my e-newsletter list, what I might do, if I'm talking about something that I think will help people like this, I will put the links in as well. So people can go forth and find those things for themselves. Alrighty, so that's it. Let me have your feedback in terms of which of those titles, or if you have a better idea, South London, if you have a better idea, put it into the comments of this video. If you're watching it on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc., you know the drill. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to subscribe, give it a thumbs up. That would be great. We need to bump those algorithms. So yeah, if you have any better ideas, and then, if there are particular challenges that you've been facing, you can put those into the mix as well. I will go through my memory data banks. I'll either just answer the question if it's not something I've actually been through myself, but I've worked with clients with it. But ideally, I'll have a think about, okay, when did I experience something similar to that? And I'll start breaking down those strategies for you. So I may start that this month as well, actually, to coincide with the 25-year anniversary. But that's what I'm thinking of doing, is to let's share some of the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and downs, the ins and outs and the roundabouts and the challenges and the difficulties. Because I can barely believe it's been 25 years. Even when I say the words, I'm like, really? It's been 25 years? That's insane. But a lot has happened during that time. And it hasn't all been good. So I thought it would be really useful to share that side of things as well as the wonderful workshops, etc., etc. All right, I shall leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving a thumbs up and liking and sharing. And Sophia, thank you so much for joining me. Always a pleasure to have you on board and joining me. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I'm probably going to put a little side list of useful resources together as well, because I think that could really help people cut the learning curve also. All right, I shall leave it there. If you've got any further questions, queries, you can check out my main website is transformationstm.com. I'll put the spelling up there just so you can see it. It's a little bit grainy. It's a blow up of my business card, but it's transformationstm.com. So TRANCE as in hypnotic trance, F for Freddy. So FORMATIONS, TM as in trademark. So transformationstm.com. That's the main website. You got the tabs along the top, things like the photo reading, soul plan reading, etc. You've also, and I would say this is if you want to see what's happening in real time, there's a red What's New button, normally top right, depending on your configuration. Click the red What's New button, a panel will slide out, have a little bit of a scroll, and you'll see the things that are coming up. Now, that's not updated as regularly as my e-newsletter. I send my e-newsletter out a couple of times a month. I might update that, the watch new a couple of times every couple of months. But if you want to see what's kind of current, what's happening. So if I haven't already done it, I'll have to check. I'll put the special offer thing up there as well. That'll be an easy way to find it. So I'm using the same link for the special offer. And it's just I'll delete one offer and I'll put the new one up. So the tick that's coming along the ticker tape as well. It's www.marilyndevonish.thrivecart.com/special dash offer. So what's up there at the moment is the 1-day online on demand HUNA workshop, HUNA. Once that comes down, the new offer goes up probably tomorrow stroke Tuesday if you're watching this in real time, and that'll be up for a week, and then that will come down and the next one will go up, and I'll do that right until the beginning of December with, as I said, modalities that just blew my mind and absolutely changed and transformed my life back then. Well, wishing you a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Marilyn Devonish, the Neuro Success Coach, Rapid Transformation Specialist, and Futurist from transformationstm.com. Over and out. I will catch you later. And happy Diwali for those of you. Oh, I've got me this doesn't get out very much, so I thought as it was the Diwali celebration, I would wear that today and the earrings to kind of match. Catch you later.